It's your boy Desire Revolutionary back with another video. I'm on the Phoenix Suns.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season. Last season, they...
Said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Felton, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots fall off to a very good start offensively.
Get the fuck off of me, kid.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade.
And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player is that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Freak.
You know, you got to be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving two. Brought back one as well.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. He's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball. When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
Powell, he's jacked in for Dirk Nowitzki. McGee a screen. Here's Barea, and the pass to McGee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for JaVale McGee, what was once such a promising career is now, Clark, I think, kind of at the crossroads.
Yeah, you know what? He is capable of being a major rim protector and rebounder, but I think teams are getting a little bit impatient with him because he's just not mature to the point that you would have expected.
And he knocks down the first one. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Freak in at point guard. Booker out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Ronnie Price, and it's Len in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside, Felton. Here's Matthews. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. And that's 13 points for Wesley Matthews.
You know, regarding McGee, he spent most of his career eyeing the money. He forced his way out of Washington partly because of it. didn't sign with the Celtics because he wanted to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year. He has to show that he can still play if he wants somebody to really pay.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Price.
Dude, you suck.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Williams attacking.
Shit.
Lynn with the block. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Freak's got 8 points. The Mavericks trailing. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Nowitzki a screen. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
The tray. And it's Freak missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Williams. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Freak kicks to Teletovic. Felton against Price. Here's Freak. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, my God.
Dallas will take possession.
Well, you know, the Mavs made the playoffs last season, but they really had a hard time against the rest of the West.
And the first half comes.
And now. Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Nice work coming off the bench, guys. Great energy, great offense. We really got to show our depth in the first half. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors. So kudos for that. And now, your Suns.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close
Of course, I'm not gonna fucking play at all.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chandler Parsons. No matter what
How
they
to
threw
trade
at him
teams
during
in
the second
NBA
half,
2K16.
it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSD.
Wildlife rescue workers open up
shut
before
down
dawn.
performance.
Tough on grease, yet gentle.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. We're
Something even bigger. Go to Facebook.com, Dawn Saves Wildlife.
Obviously, a lot of experience out there on the floor. What kind of game do you think we'll see with all these vets?
Well, with vets, you're going to see good floor spacing, guys who take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go.
Woo! Yes, we back with another video, man. I know I took a day off, but yes, I am back with another one. And I know you're saying the title, man. Yes, it's true. And this is pure evidence why. But we're going to dive right into the game, man. And right here, live at Madison Square Garden, your boy is about to come out here and get buckets. But we already got a 2-0 score right now, man. Already got a foul to start off the game. Look at the dude, mellow, showing no remorse.
How, dude? My character fucking sucks. Why is he not dunking? Dunk it, you fucktard. What is that? What is that? Oh, we're gonna get fucked. We're gonna get fucked. We are gonna get fucked. Playing against Stephen Curry.
I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Of course. I'm not gonna get to play at all, dude. Oh, okay, that's how you do it.
Bates. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 1. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green of the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back tonight. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Freak.
Oh, I was about to say overstep.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense.
Wait, why would they change my player? Dude, that's fuck you. Fuck this game.
Bad time to slip up.
Oh my god!
They gotta stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And Phoenix making a change here. Tucker's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. A nice shot by Tucker.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
The Warriors leading.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Pass to Lure. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Freak.
Let's go. Come on. Oh, my God.
With the triple. Warriors leading by 4. Nobody near Barnes. Len grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left them no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip. Overall, Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw. No.
What? That's dude. Just because it's the fucking Golden State, that's why I'm missing, dude. There's no way. That was so perfect.
And he's good on the second.
That's my first time missing a fucking
Warriors
free throw ever on this game.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing.
Inside. Don't change my fucking person, dude.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Freak. No good on the buzzer beater. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5, down low. Freak passes to Knight. Pulls up. And
of course.
Too long on the shot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
It's Knight with the drive. It's stolen by Bogut. Outside Curry. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Here's Freak. And the shot falls short this time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take... Take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Well, you look at Booker, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals. And, of course, Freak. Same can be said about him.
And really both showing a gift at the defensive end, applying pressure and picking pockets.
You know, sometimes guys, particularly if they're young, gamble too much, but these two create turnovers within the confines of the scheme. Great work.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Watch, he's gonna miss the first one because he's a fucking faggot.
Free throw, good. Freak.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
He's off on the second.
That's
and
3.
Lure gets it to go.
You've got to box out on the free throws. Put a body on somebody. The little things can make a big difference.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's
Cover.
Curry. That's good. Curry's got 22 points.
And now he's
Curry
taken
sucks.
a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Thompson.
Pass.
Feeds it to Freak. Six on the shot clock.
Nope.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Dude, my
Warriors leading by 16. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Knight. Curry against Knight. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Screen.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to
No.
review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage.
Can't believe they put me into the fucking NBA like with this. I'm the biggest fucking rookie ever, dude. Like, I'm not gonna get any game time in these games, so like, it doesn't even matter. Like, look at this. Sean Livingston, good at finishing inside around the basket. When his feet are set, use L2 to body him up and force him off the paint. Very good mid-range shooter, so use L2 to play him tight three-point shooter. Give him some cushion when he's out on the perimeter and dare him to take the three. Struggles shooting from behind the arc with his feet when his feet aren't set. Close him out to run off the three-point line.
Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a three-team race. And after coming up short in 14...
How did that not go in?
Early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season.
Freak is in at the point. Alex Len out there with John Lewis. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Tucker in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact. You know, guys, the Suns went from the 8th seed to finishing 10th in the West. I mean, it would have been a tough task for them to stay in the race, particularly after all the trades. I mean,
my team
was in transition.
And when you shake up a roster,
not only do I suck, my team sucks too.
It's
so
hard to keep pace. They ended 6 games back of that final playoff spot, but that all happened after they decided to shake things up.
The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the playoffs.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
And he gets it to go.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
The feed to Freak. And it's
of course.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And it's Freak missing.
I'm just gonna miss every shot.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
No good trying to... beat the buzzer. And at the... And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Dude, fucking piece of shit charger.
Some changes for Phoenix. Lure comes in for Chandler.
Why are they... Now he's giving me game time when it's this. Now he's giving me game time. And now he's not ever going to give me this much game time
so for
again.
the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Spates in at the 5 spot. That's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Curry kicks to Green.
Shit.
Lots of room. And the Warriors.
Are you serious, teammate? You can't rebound.
And guys, that kind of sums
Fuck
it
you.
up right there.
Oh no, bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Lenz checked in for the Suns. Then for the Warriors.
Shut up, teammate.
Vasili's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston.
What are you doing with your life?
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spades. Clark, he has a great mid-range.
But to pass it.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Here's Barnes, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Great, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were
just follow me out already. Like, fuck,
in
dude.
about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year.
I want to end this fucking game
And they'll
already,
take
dude.
the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little
Here's my foul out right here.
meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Stephen Curry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Here's Freak.
Sticking too much.
Here's Len, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And stolen by Freak. Ahead. Pass to Goodwin. And Lure kicks to Freak. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. So we see the...
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with
The 2K Sports postgame show.